Yakin.
Oke lah ya.
Pak.
Oke. Ya. Nih. Mr. Mark, can we start now?
All right.
Or we wait your daughter?
No. She's still sleeping.
Okay. I will I will try to share the screen, and I hope the video will be very good. But yeah, I don't know exactly.
May I interrupt you?
Okay, please.
The video is not as good today as it has been for the other classes. Can you see my face okay? Can you hear my voice okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, your video is breaking up and your audio is not so good for me.
I see.
So
Yep.
I think it is better that you play the video for your students, because it'll be only on a few servers. The video will only have to go a very short distance.
Okay, let me try, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Maybe I should do it. It doesn't look very good.
Maman, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Mama. Is it good, sir?
Well, it's not very good for me, but I don't know about your students. Your students say
Okay.
it's okay?
Mas, Mbak, gimana tadi videonya? Bisa dilihat nggak?
Bisa Pak, jelas.
Jelas? Maksudnya terputus-putus apa enggak? Ada suaranya?
Ada.
Lagi ya, coba lagi ya. Coba lagi. Mr. Mark, my student said that they can watch clearly. I will start again for making sure. Okay?
Okay.
Oh iya Pak, itu macet-macet.
Gimana, macet-macet nggak?
Ya macet, Pak.
Iya, macet Pak. Rumah macet.
My student said that the video now breaks and breaks.
Yeah, it's not good for me. I can't. I mean, I don't matter. It's your students that matter, but it doesn't look too good to me.
I think now you can start the share screen, sir, for us.
Okay.
Okay, you stop share first.
All right.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I have to. This happens oh. God.
No problem, sir. Take your time.
Sorry.
No problem.
I have so many windows open. I'm trying to move the Zoom windows out of the way, but they're not. There, okay, that'll help. I'm not used to using Zoom. I apologize. Okay, I'll try it this way.
Okay.
I'll just read aloud. This video is for discussing these topics. What are the differences between friends and best friends? At what age do American students start dating? Characteristics of American university dating. What do American...
I cannot listen the voice, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you can't hear the voices? Okay, just one second. I have to do a different screen share. I forgot. My daughter showed me how to do this. Let me see. I apologize. There's a, oh, let me try this.
Okay,
Oh,
no
I
problem.
see. I see. Okay. I fixed it now. That should work.
I also will ask you about how to start the video with the voice, because I always find the difficulty.
Yeah, I'll tell you how. Let me resume the video. How
Okay.
is the, okay.
We can listen the voice, sir.
Okay. Can you hear the voice?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Josh is asking on a date and like
Can you hear the voices?
Yeah, clear. Very clear.
yes.
Shut him down. Move.
What do I do? What do I do? Here, just let me. Don't screw it up too
I'm not.
badly.
No. I don't know.
Apin kayak pas bunga. Wow. Kita sapu.
So I met this new guy, and I think I'm gonna go for it. There he is.
Oh, you should go for it. He seems great.
So I'm talking to this new guy.
What? Why didn't you tell me? When am I gonna meet him? Are we on a double date? Does he know about me yet?
No, like I just met him, but he's really cute.
Hey, bro, one bite, eh? Thanks. Hey, one mouth. Sure.
If just your friend wears something that you're not too sure about, it's kind of hard to tell them without being offensive.
So, what do you think?
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very different.
What?
It's very different.
Yeah, it's about me, you know?
Yeah. But with your best friend, honesty is always the best policy.
So, what do you think?
Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, trouble.
was so crazy. You had to have been there. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna go meet up with that guy that I was telling you about. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye. So anyway, it was so weird, and I was just
girl,
like,
you got something here.
what?
What is the right age to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
Well, a friend need not necessarily mean you have to get physical with them. Hello? This is something that you have picked up from certain societies where body is everything. See, why is it so that today it has become like… this was only in United States, but today it's everywhere.
There is both a lot more pressure on women to be in relationships and to get into a long-term relationship earlier in their life.
Naomi, I'm 27 years old.
Mr. Hanif, you need to mute somebody. It's making too much noise.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Mas, Mas, ditutup lah ini, bisik, ini tutup tuh, ini sama itu ditutup ya, sana. Okay, Mr. Mark, is it okay?
Body is everything.
Good.
See, why is it so that today it has become like… this was only in United States, but today it's everywhere.
There is both a lot more pressure on women to be in relationships and to get into a long-term relationship earlier in their life.
Hi, my name is Naomi. I'm 27 years old, and I have never had a boyfriend, or been in a relationship, or been on a date. And the reason why I'm putting this super embarrassing, at least according to society standards, fact on the internet is because I know that there are a lot of girls who are probably in the same position as me. You know, maybe not as old as me, but the girls who've never had a boyfriend and think that there's something wrong with them because of it. I'm here to tell you that there is literally nothing wrong with you.
So if you are currently in middle school, or you're going to middle school and you are having trouble finding a boyfriend, or you never had a boyfriend before, this is the video for you, so keep on watching.
Do you think it's worth it to have a middle school relationship? This is a really good question, and like
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's good. Not practice. I don't think that's the right word, but get more experience talking to people of the other gender.
That's true.
Because that's definitely gonna come in helpful later in life, I think.
I'd say no. I've made a lot of good friendships and stuff in middle school. I've been really close to people, but I've always like made sure not to get like too close. To me, middle school dating is like kind of a joke because most people break up like after a couple weeks.
Or they don't talk to each other like at all. Like people that are here that are dating, it's like I've never seen them in the same 5-foot radius.
I mean, I have seen it, but it's just like it's really awkward.
But I think it's okay to start dating at age 13, 14, and 15. I think that if you're mature enough and if you're ready for it and can handle it, then I don't see a problem with dating at that age. Well, I think that in terms of like boyfriend-girlfriend relationships that last long term, I do actually know of a couple people who have gotten together in high school, even like freshman year, and they're still together now, many years later. So I do think that, you know, high school relationships, high school boyfriend and girlfriend can potentially work out. You know, it's not the most common thing ever for people to stay together for a long time after high school, but it works out. It definitely does.
For me, I didn't start dating until I was in high school. I had my first girlfriend when I was a sophomore, and by that point, I started to feel like I could manage a relationship and I could make one work. I feel like in high school, you have a little bit more freedom and responsibility to do whatever you want to do, and because of that, you can choose to be in a relationship if that's what you want.
What does the perfect relationship look like?
Me. Well, so the perfect relationship You and looks me. like this right here. This is the Pass. perfect
What are you
relationship.
talking
I'm so
about?
offended. You have no idea.
Wait, yeah, what's the perfect relationship we didn't
Okay,
have
hey,
yet?
I think the perfect relationship is just like both of you guys being in a good place in life and just being happy.
Yeah,
I
the
guess,
ultimate
like,
peak
at the
of
time.
vibing.
How often, like, do you guys go on dates? Does it stem from like dating apps, or is it from like guys shooting their shot on Instagram? Like, how do dates usually happen?
I think it's like a mix of both.
Like how often now?
Yeah.
Hardly ever.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I would say like surprisingly a lot of people use Tinder, but then there's also like getting DM'd or seeing somebody out and just like talking to them and then kind
Do
of
you get a lot of DMs? Or
No.
Oh.
I mean like I don't know like I'd say more than the average person.
Wait, like what? Three a week? 2 people a week?
I
She has,
mean,
like 15 people in her DMs right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. She's got a lot.
But yeah, I think
We got
like
options.
getting asked out mainly is like in my DMs.
Yeah. Wait, so what works for you?
Definitely not DMs.
Really?
I mean, it depends. It really just does depend.
Okay, actually another question. Okay, so, I mean, it's for you.
Oh no.
Okay, so since you have all these options, like, how do you choose? I mean, at that point, is it just like, whoever's the most attractive guy, or is it like...
I mean, if I'm trying to go out with somebody, looks isn't the most important thing, but if somebody's DMing you on Instagram and you don't know them, obviously, at least for me, hopefully this isn't shallow, but if you're like, if I find you attractive, there's a higher chance of me like, DMing you back.
Yeah.
If I see people who are DMing me with like mutual followers, I'll probably like message them back too, because it's like, okay, you're not like some completely random person. Yeah.
So with the pandemic, the past year pretty much zero.
Okay.
Previously, I'd say it's about like 50-50 or maybe even more like 60-40 where girls are approaching me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to. I'm just being. Yeah.
When these girls approach you, is it like, did they approach you in person, or did they shoot their shot on like Instagram or something?
It's been both. Although personally, I prefer in person. I just think it takes guts, and I like that.
Wait, you have girls doing that to you? They just come up to you and be like...
It happened. In the gym.
Okay.
Not in the gym.
I actually have a girlfriend, so like I shot my shot with her, but I had already known her through a friend. I think I just texted her.
Texted her?
Yeah.
Especially with COVID, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
So.
Which so you guys haven't been going on dates?
Well, and then you just like meet people through mutual friends. You know, and like that's just kind of the easiest way to do it. And then usually it'll just be like study date or like, oh sorry, getting like lunch at Curry or whatever.
Okay.
So,
Okay. But.
Does it matter if a girl's chubby?
Well,
We've already answered this many times.
I know we already
No.
answered this, but
We've
everyone's
already
asking
answered
about
this.
weight.
It
I was
does
like,
not matter.
it does not matter. Period. Is it offensive to ask guys how tall they are?
No.
Not at all.
Unless they're
You don't
under
think so?
5'8".
Not all of you guys are over 5'8".
I'm 5'7", and honestly, I probably cry myself to sleep every night with the amount of Tinder messages that I get left on read with after they see my height.
Do guys care if girls have acne?
No.
I don't.
I don't care.
Because I'd be getting a zit every now and then.
Yeah, same. Like, look at me right
I've
now.
had
I'm
acne
mad
since
breaking
6th
out.
grade.
Is it more about appearance or personality?
Personality for me.
Personality, 100%.
Big personality.
You guys are just trying not to get roasted.
That's not true.
Do looks matter still?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
But it's
you know?
more about personality.
Yes, if I was with a 10 and she had a terrible personality, I would not want to stay with her. But if I was with a 6 who had a great personality, I'd rather be with her.
Actually, good answers. I'm surprised you guys said that. Short girls or tall girls?
Short.
Thank you.
Shorter than me. It really doesn't make a difference. If
But
she's taller
would
than you,
you-
it doesn't matter because then you're like a short king, you know?
Would you guys date a girl if she's taller than you?
It depends how much taller.
I honestly
If she's
don't
like
think
Like
I
an
would.
inch.
I would. It doesn't matter.
I've never been in that situation, though.
Do guys prefer girls with no makeup or with makeup?
No makeup.
No makeup.
And
Really?
Yeah.
messy bun.
No makeup. If you want to wear makeup, wear makeup.
Do guys really care about a girl's weight? I got this one like 5 times.
Wait, no.
Not at all.
If I liked them enough, it wouldn't matter.
You guys are like too nice for these answers. What is the hottest thing a girl can do?
Smile.
Like if you're attracted to the girl, anything she does can be
is
hot.
hot.
Any little thing she does is magic. Every little thing.
in a girl?
What do I want in a girl? Looks don't really matter for me. I care more about the personality and if you're funny or not.
Do guys find it cute when girls are intelligent, or is it attractive when girls act stupid?
No, I think it's very attractive when they're smarter than me. I do not like want a stupid girl.
Yeah, like that's so stupid.
I don't think I'd ever date somebody who's dumber than me.
No, very hard to find. It's on purpose.
Yeah, do guys stalk girls' social medias? Click on their Visco, on their bio.
I would do it like once just to see what they look like.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. Just
So
but
you
I
wouldn't do it a lot?
Not more than once.
Because I feel like girls like go on their Instagram.
Yeah.
Should girls make the first move or guys?
I would love it if a girl made a first move because it's never happened.
If a girl makes the first move, it's way better.
Because it's expected that guys should, so you would prefer if they did?
Yes.
What do you like in a girl?
Maturity.
What is something that boys find annoying in a girl?
When they get super down on themselves. That's so annoying.
Exact quote. I don't have any friends. You're literally hanging out with them.
What does it mean when a guy only texts you, Snapchats you, or calls you at night?
Explain.
But like, I feel like if you only text a girl at night, it means like you don't actually care about them.
I feel like that is kind of true.
Like, does it matter who wears the pants in the relationship?
Hey, say I'm dating somebody and she's like the breadwinner in the family. Your boy would be a stay-at-home dad all day long. I'd be whipping up the kitchen. I'd be cutting the grass. She'd be wearing the pants.
Do you ever fight or argue in your relationship?
You can't just get along all the time.
Yeah.
Come on. That's just weird.
If you don't fight in a relationship, I literally don't understand how.
Yeah,
like,
I
I feel
know.
like you have to sometimes.
You gotta
at
fight a
least.
little bit.
Sometimes you're just bored, so you start a fight.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
That's so horrible. Why would you do that? You just pick a fight because you're bored?
In a relationship, who should pay when you go out to dinner?
It should be 50-50.
Yeah, I think you should
You know
switch
what I'm
off
saying?
every time.
I'll pay for the first one.
I feel like
kind of
the
expected
first
guy
date, the guy
pay for
should
the
probably
first
pay.
one.
For me,
like,
it's not a big deal at all. It's like, I'll pay every time.
Well,
So
sometimes
good.
girls are like,
Do guys cry?
Yes. I mean
I have not cried in many years.
Ew, I feel like when guys say, oh, I haven't cried in a year, I feel like that's fake.
I cried like last week. I've cried recently. Nobody was free.
I've gone like 3 years without crying.
How can a guy know when a girl likes him?
Hand through the hair.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I think so. Like
demonstrate? Okay. When you like a guy.
If you're laughing at like everything they say, that's a big giveaway.
Okay, someone else said that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what if the guy's funny? Like, naturally.
There's like a certain laugh though. It's like yeah, there's like a specific type of laugh. Yeah.
You wanna...
Like a little higher pitched. I don't know.
Okay.
Demonstrate. It's like no.
I think noticing things about you that other people don't notice or might not pick up on, I think that's, showing she's paying attention. Something I noticed at least.
Okay. If you totally don't know the girl, what's the best way to approach her?
I mean, if somebody random were to come up to me, I think just like, hi, I think you're cute. Can I get your snap?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, like I don't think you could do anything better than that. Like start with the snap.
Oh, you Snapchat.
Number.
Do you have any advice on like what the guy should say?
You could just be like, hey, I think you're really pretty, like, can I have your Instagram? Or something like really generic is fine, honestly.
You think that works?
That would work for me, honestly.
How would you describe your ideal date?
If you can really like talk to each other, not on just like a basic level, but like you agree with a lot of the same stuff, then I think it's a good date no matter what you're doing.
Okay.
Definitely don't do a movie date. It's
I was
so
just
boring.
about to say,
like,
well,
you can't
you
talk
can't even
with
talk.
the person.
I mean, for me, it's definitely something like spontaneous. I think that like hiking is always really fun. It's not awkward if you're like going on a hike, because then even if there's like moments of silence, it doesn't have to be super awkward. Whereas if you're sitting across from them at a table, you're like, this is really awkward. Why aren't we talking right now?
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, so she said like hiking. For you, is there like a go-to activity?
A walk along the water, especially here, like along the harbor. That'd be cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Going to like a carnival or something, or like a theme park or whatever, that would be really fun. Or like I think going on a picnic at like a park, that's cute.
Okay.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can girls tell if a guy likes them?
If I say I like you,
I'll be flirting my ass off, and then when I actually come up to somebody I like, I'll be like,
How are they gonna know that?
I won't flirt with you.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
if I like you, I don't flirt with you.
Do guys get anxious before a first date?
Yes, I mean, if you like really care about her and you guys like don't know each other that well, then
If you don't know each other, I get so nervous.
Yeah, I have to find like a backup outfit in case it's.
Okay, that's it. Let me stop sharing. Okay.
I can say, yeah, okay. I can say that, okay, yeah. I think it's
Did the
almost
video,
same.
was the video okay and the audio okay?
Yeah. Yes, and I know how can it be, because I never give it clearly to my student. So next time I can discuss with you, but I will not discuss about this. I would like to discuss about our topic first.
Okay, I think my daughter is still sleeping, and I don't want to wake her up. She worked really late last night, so if she comes, then she'll take over my computer, and I'll leave. But if she doesn't come, then I'm sorry, but you just have to talk to me.
Yeah, no problem, sir. No problem. Okay. Okay. I have I have I have many questions for me myself and friends and all my students, but I would like to
Tunggu bentar.
Oh yeah.
Let's watch.
Tunggu sebentar.
Hello, Mr.
Just give.
Yeah, I think no, you can stay with us. Don't go anywhere, Mr. Mark.
Malu-malu apa ya?
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Nicola.
Hello. Nicola. Hi, Nicola. Good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe students, please greet me, Miss Nicola ya. Yang lainnya silakan kasih salam mungkin ya, biar nggak ini. Atau gini aja deh, semuanya open kamera dulu deh, open kamera. Kita foto dulu biar mumpung masih baru. Kita open kamera first. Hello.
Hello. Good
Thank
morning.
you for joining our Zoom. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
joining
much
us.
for having me.
Yeah.
My father speaks so highly of this class, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Okay. You know that your father has played a video about friendship and dating.
Yeah.
And we have so many questions. We have so many questions who will be addressed to you about that topic.
Okay. That's good because my father has not dated in 35 years.
Oke, mahasiswa, saya ambil fotonya dulu ya. How should I call you?
Nicola.
Okay, only Nicola ya. Okay, Nicola,
Yes.
I would like to take you and my students to a picture. Can I count? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more. I have 3 pages of Zoom, so I would like to repeat twice. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, student, you also can take a picture by yourself. Okay. Sorry, can you repeat again your name? How should I call you? Michael?
My name is Nicola.
Nicola.
I put it into the chat.
Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right in my speaking? Nicola.
Yes.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Menikola.
You know that, yeah, Mbak, yeah. We call it for the, okay. Nicola, may we know how old are you now?
I'm 24.
24. It almost seems like my students. Some of my students also 23 to 24. Yang 24 siapa coba, Mas? Mbak? Ngacung yang 24. Who is 24 ya? Mas Wahyu Setiono. Mas Wahyu, can you listen to me, Mas Wahyu?
Yes.
How old are you?
26.
26.
Yes.
Are you still single or married?
Oh, I'm married too.
Oh, married. Okay. I always forget. I will say in bahasa Indonesia to make me, to make me easy. So I say Nicola. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a name in bahasa Indonesia, Nicola. I have difficulty to say Nicole. Sorry to say. Okay, Nicola. I have collected some questions and I would like to read 2 questions for you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask. We have question. The first is are parents of American, do the parent of American give permission to their children to have date relationship?
Mm.
Do you get the point?
Yeah, I understand the question. I think.
Okay.
So, yeah. Should I answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'd say the majority of relationships. Well, okay. Let me think. That's a hard question. It's not official. It's not like an official permission that we need to date somebody. Think. Okay, thanks, Dad. My dad just brought me some tea. It's not an official permission that we need to date anybody or marry anybody, but often it is important. Like, I will not marry anybody that my father and that my mother don't like, because it's important to me that my parents like whoever I marry. But I don't need like an official permission or an official yes or no. Does that make sense? I think you're on mute.
Okay, students, ada yang mau tanya langsung, boleh? Okay, please, I please you to comment, give comment, or ask something to Nicola. Kalau enggak, saya yang tanya ya. Mbak Dewi Ratna Saputri, halo Mbak Dewi, can you listen to me? Halo Mbak Dewi.
Pak.
Mbak Dewi Ratna Saputri. Ya. Nah. Kalau okay. Tadi Miss Nicola said that we don't have any official permission. Kalau kamu gimana? Do you permit to your parents to have boyfriend?
No.
Jadi kamu punya pacar ya? Do you have boyfriend?
No. No boyfriend.
No boyfriend. Miss Nicola, I think, okay, mostly girl student in Indonesia shy to say getting shy to say that she has a boyfriend, I think. Like my student Dewi Saputri also, I think shy to say. How about Barokah? Mbak Barokah, halo Mbak Barokah. Atau Mbak Martanti?
Yes.
Oke, Mbak Barokah. Mbak Barokah mau tanya sesuatu, silakan tanya aja, Mbak.
About that video or nothing?
Everything about friendship, dating, everything about young people, please.
Okay. I want to ask about apa ya? Yang tadi di-share di grup.
Oke.
Okay. Does friendship in America still distinguish element of difference in race, religion, or ethnic? Like, can make apa ya? Perpecahan gitu. Kan masih banyak ya, seru ya, kayak gitu.
Differentiate between race. So
Yes.
like the differentiate. I mean, so how do American students make a friend, or what? Is there any like, okay, I would like to have a friend only for my, okay, my, how should I say, my race? I mean,
Yeah,
like
your race.
only for white people, and I would like to only for black people. That is, I think, the
Yeah.
point.
I understand. Yeah, thank you for the question. That's a really interesting question. You know, technically, according to the law, according to like the way that the culture is changing, you know, white people can marry black people, people from, you know, Mexico, so we call those people like Latino people. They can marry black people, white people, Asian people. Yeah, there's a lot of mixing of races and religions and ethnicities, languages, but there is definitely still stigma around this, stigma or prejudice or like taboo. For example, I have a friend who went to a school dance with someone who was black, a boy who was black, and she is white. And they went to the dance. I think they were seniors in high school. And they had a really good time. They had been dating for like 5 years. And then they go to somebody's house after the dance, and the parents of that person didn't allow them to come in because he was black and she was white. And the parents didn't believe that it was okay for people of two different races to be together. So that's not a very common experience, but it definitely still happens.
Okay.
And
okay, I also understand that you don't do that, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like you, and I know that your father is very good person, and I think you will not make you will not see the difference about black, white, or races and others. Is that right?
No.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. I think it's really important.
Okay, Mas Wahyu, please asking something, Mas Wahyu.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes. Hi, Nicola.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. I have a question about dating. Yeah.
Okay.
In American dating, what will you do about dating? Maksudnya pas ngapain aja itu, Pak?
I think you should answer first. Does Nicola has a boyfriend, and then what do you spend? What do you spend with your boyfriend?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I think
about that.
Yeah. I don't have a boyfriend. I am single. Once the pandemic hit, COVID, lots of people broke up. Like it was like this massive wave of, everybody's breaking up when the pandemic hits. And that also happened to me. So I've been single under COVID and I really love it. And I don't want to date anybody anytime soon because I really like having time to myself.
Oke. Mas Ayu mau tanya lagi, kan udah tahu tuh. Si single.
Oh yeah. Nicola, you kan still single ya? Gini Pak, apa? Kalau sudah target menikahnya kapan itu Pak?
Oh yeah.
Ya, itu Pak.
Nicola, he asked you about how old are you? How old when will you marry? In what age will you marry?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I think I want to marry when I'm around 30 or 31.
30 or 31, you know that in Indonesia, 30 for women is very old for wedding.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
old does a boy or a girl, like what is the typical age that people get married in Indonesia?
23 to 25.
Yeah.
Like Wahyu. Wahyu also has married, ya Mas Wahyu ya?
Yes.
And he is
25. I still married.
You married with the girl who sorry. How old was she at that time?
Yes, my wife married 24.
24.
Yeah.
So you married 25 when your wife 24.
Yes.
It is very common, Nicola, in Indonesia.
Can I ask another question?
Of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. How long were you and your wife together before you got married?
Oh yes.
Oh wow.
5 years.
5.
Wow, that's a long time. That's cool.
So when you get married, when you will marry, how many years do you need for making a commitment?
I think I want to have 3 years because like when my mom and dad met, they were I think 23 and 24 also. And they had a really long time together of like traveling and dating each other and just having a lot of fun before they got married. And so I want to have a long time too before I get married with someone.
Okay. Other question please. Silakan yang mau tanya langsung sebelum saya bacakan pertanyaan. Okay, let me read. The question is, in what age usually American students get dating? I mean, minimal, range for have a boyfriend or girlfriend.
I think like 14. I was kind of old. I was like 16, but I think usually people start dating when they're 13 or 14.
13 or 14, almost seems like in Indonesia too. Like, for make, like, only say that I love you and then tomorrow we'll forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Oke, yang lainnya silakan tanya, monggo. Apa harus di ini ya? Oke. Mbak Martanti belum tanya. Mbak Martanti coba. Mbak Martanti punya cowok kan ya? Halo Mbak. Punya pacar? Hah?
Single.
Kamu pernah punya pacar? Pernah punya pacar?
Pernah.
Pernah. Umur berapa waktu itu?
Berapa ya? 20.
20. My students, Martanti, ever have a boyfriend when she was 20? Berapa tahun, Mbak, pacarannya?
Umur jagung, Pak.
3 months only.
Wow, nice. So you knew that he was the one.
Nicola, do you ever have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
In what age?
My first boyfriend was when I was 17. And then I've had I usually date someone and then we break up and then I date a new person and then we break up and then I date a new person.
I think it almost seems like in Indonesia. Ayo teman-teman yang lain coba silakan tanya, monggo tuh. Mumpung ada langsung ini ya. Jadi kita kan talking about something like science ya. Jadi bukan masalah tabu atau apa gitu. Kita pengen ngerti, pengen cerita-cerita aja, sharing-sharing aja. Silakan. Saya buka pertanyaan. Ayo. Ini bukan kuliah, only kuliah ya, tapi ini ngobrol-ngobrol aja. Miss Nicola mungkin kamu tanya, sorry. You can ask my student also.
Can I ask them a question?
Yes, of course.
Okay. In Indonesia, is it acceptable to date a person of a different religion or a different race?
Okay, I think who will answer? Yang mau jawab silahkan siapa? Apa Mas Wahyu lagi ya? Nggak apa-apa lah. Mas Wahyu tahu pertanyaannya?
Kurang jelas, Pak.
Is it possible for having boy or girlfriend in different religion in Indonesia?
Apa ya?
Beda agama boleh nggak, Mas?
Ya nggak boleh. No.
I also never meet my friend who have a boy or girlfriend in a different religion. I think someone who have a boy or girlfriend who in different religion will not so long time. They will break up because of the family. Even only dating, even only dating without commitment for married, I think it is like unusual in Indonesia, I think.
How about with like different skin colors?
Oke, ada yang mau jawab? Gimana kalau beda warna? Mas Agus, silakan Mas Agus. Gimana Mas? Kalau pacarannya orang Indonesia kalau beda warna gimana?
I think that is no problem ya.
No problem ya.
Yes, no problem.
No problem, Miss Nicola.
Yes.
Okay.
Because mostly of Indonesian has a brown skin and go to black, but not so black. Sorry, not so black like in your country. Yeah, we almost seems not so white, not so black.
Yeah.
Black
Okay.
switch up.
Can I ask one more question?
Of course.
Can someone from like Surabaya date someone from Jakarta, or like can someone from like Kalimantan date someone from like Bali, for example?
Miss Nicola, you can also choose my student. Okay, say the name. Say the name.
Any name?
Yeah. Yes, you say the name for answering your question.
Okay. Martanti. Can I call on you?
Martanti. Yes. Please, Mbak Martanti, jawab. Possible or not? Iya, kalau orang boleh nggak pacaran sama beda ya Jogja, Surabaya, Jakarta itu boleh apa enggak?
Boleh, Pak.
Ya in English dong, in English. Possible or not? Possible ya?
Yes.
Penting cocok.
Pak Fauzi, for example, Pak Fauzi nikah sama orang beda negara apa beda kecamatan apa beda kabupaten?
Beda kelamin, Mister. beda kecamatan.
Beda sub-distrik ya.
Yes, one district saja.
Ya. Nicola, some of students here has been married. Some of students here has been married because this class is a parallel class, regular and regular and worker class. So some of students has been married like Ahmad Fauzi. Ahmad Fauzi has been married. Wahyu Setiono, Agus Widodo. Martanti, are you married? Martanti, are you married?
Yes, kayak gue.
Okay, let me read the question from students.
Mister, boleh nitip tanya, Mister?
Oh, boleh. Langsung aja ya makanya.
Nanti ditranslatein ke bahasa Inggris ya, Mister ya.
Aduh, ya 50.000.
Ini, apakah di Amerika itu terdapat mitos tentang jodoh enggak? Kalau misalkan nih di daerah sekitar saya kan ada mitos, misalkan rumah saya di sisi utara, sedangkan jodohnya di seberang jalannya.
Okay.
Rumahnya ada depan. Apakah itu ada mitos tersebut enggak? Sejenis itu ada mitos tentang masalah jodoh. Kalau misalkan di sini rumahnya ada depan kan enggak boleh gitu katanya. Nanti ada kenapa-kenapanya gitu. Oke, terima kasih. Thank you.
Okay, Nicola, he asked about this. In Indonesia, we still believe, some of us still believes like myth, magic, and something else. And also in a relationship, also will be there something like myth. For example, like the girl from this place cannot marry to the boy. Like when you have a house here and your girlfriend here like this, means that you cannot date. You cannot be husband and wife. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't understand about that, but some old people in Indonesia still believe about that. For example, like that is the example. Like you cannot marry to the person who is in front of you. The house,
like the neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It is,
why
but
not?
it is a myth.
I don't understand that word.
Okay, myth like if you marry it means that something will happen to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes,
So the question,
like magical.
So the question is, do American also still believe, or some of Americans still believe about that? Is there any believing about that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand the question. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, we have a tradition in America where we, like, when you are getting married at the wedding, you jump over a broom. Like a broom is like something that you clean the floor with. And if you don't jump over the broom and you fall down, then the marriage is going to fail, is like the belief of the wedding. So there's like some stuff like that, but neighbors are allowed to marry each other.
Okay. But it is like only a tradition.
It's a tradition, yeah. I guess there's one more. In Indonesia, do you wear a ring on this finger if you're married?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. But I didn't wear it. I don't. I didn't wear because you know that my skin is a very if I wear ring, I feel itchy. Like become red. So I take out I don't wear any on my hand. Maybe others. Mas Wahyu pakai? Oh enggak. No. It
In
is not
America,
must.
okay.
Yes.
In America, if you don't wear it, then it's bad luck.
Bad luck. Something bad will happen like that?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah, like something bad will happen, or it's like if a man isn't wearing his wedding ring on that finger, people think it's because he's like trying to cheat on his wife or something like that. And same with the woman.
Okay. I think it is not happen in Indonesia because we have a tradition. We have a tradition for wearing a ring, but not for daily activities. I mean only in the tradition of wedding party. Yeah.
The tradition of what?
Like changing ring in wedding party. Yeah, I think it's only in wedding party, but not for using in daily activities like me myself wearing for everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, next question ada. Oh yeah, this is I have question for my student from Putri Rengganis from Informatic Engineer. Is there any special place for date for American student, like park, beach, or what?
Yeah, we have parks. We call them playgrounds. I can type the word maybe playground.
Okay.
Playground is like a park with lots of toys on it in public. And it's where parents will bring their children and the children will play, and there are swings, and yeah, it's where a lot of kids get hurt because they fall and stuff like that.
Yeah, and other question is about what do you do when you have dating with your boyfriend? What activity do you do? Only sharing, chatting, or eating, or what?
Yeah, we go get dinner, or we make dinner in the house, or we see a movie. Obviously, this is, after the pandemic is gone. We can't do this now, but let's see. Go on walks, go to parties, go out dancing. Sometimes, oh yeah.
Who pays for the meal? Who pays for the ticket?
Yeah. I think we take turns. So the woman pays one day, and then the man pays, and then the woman pays. But usually on the first date, the man pays.
Ya, oke. Oke, yang lainnya silakan. Mas Diki mau tanya, silakan Mas Diki. Maksud saya jawab ini, tanya pertanyaan sih. Halo? Yang lainnya boleh, Mas Pandu. Biasanya tanya. Kanang atau siapapun. Silakan, halo?
Yes, Mister.
Oke, please, Mbak Emi. Open kameranya dong. Biar.
I want to ask to Nicholas, how is the friendship there? Can everyone be friends well?
Can you repeat? I don't understand what is your question.
Bagaimana pertemanan di sana? Apakah semua bisa berteman dengan baik?
About friendship.
Yeah.
Can all American students get good friendship there without any obstacle? Yes, please.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would say that people are getting really lonely, like especially under the pandemic when we can't see our friends. I think a lot of people are really sad and really lonely and even depressed. Like, I have a lot of friends who have depression for the first time in their lives this year. And I think it's because friends are so far apart from each other now. But yes, everybody can have friends.
Okay, let me read the question from my students. What problem can make a couple break up?
Probably the same things in Indonesia. Like infidelity. Infidelity is a word that means like when one person cheats on the other person. That's a big reason. But probably the same things like, selfishness, or if the family doesn't like the person, that can be a big deal. I have, like, my best friend just broke up with her boyfriend because like he doesn't speak English, and he only speaks Spanish. But my friend's parents, like they met him, and it just didn't really go well. Like they didn't have much to talk about, and even though the parents were okay with it, my friend just thought, like, I want a partner that can communicate well with my parents. So they recently broke up.
Yeah. But it is so mostly about personality, not about
Yeah.
appearance.
Right. Just personality mainly.
Yeah. When in the first activity of our Zoom, we have watched the movie. We have watched the video from your father, and many of American said that they prefer they are prefer in personality than in appearance. Is that right?
I think initially, like when they first meet, I think appearance is more important, but then personality becomes more important.
Okay. Let me read other question. Okay. So how important the appearance for American?
I think it's different for everybody. It depends on how shallow you are. Like, I have a friend who broke up with someone because she didn't like the clothes that he was wearing. Like he wore this kind of shirt that she didn't like, and it was really shallow. But I think, yeah, there are some people that are very shallow, but most people really value personality over appearance. But there's so much pressure in America to like look perfect, because in all of the commercials and all of the movies, like, there's super beautiful women and really handsome men, and it's just so much pressure to look perfect, and I think it is destroying people's own confidence in themselves. So yeah, it definitely interferes with dating. What about
Okay. Yeah. But for me and I think for my student also, see that American, especially the white people, all of them are beautiful, all of them are handsome because, yeah, like an artist.
Well, I think Indonesians are just as beautiful.
Okay, yeah, I know. Let me read other question, Nicola. The question is from Kanang Priambodo. The question is, friendship and dating, which one is the more important?
Friendship, I think. Yeah. Because friends, they last forever, and whoever you date, it's just like 6 months or 1 year or 2 weeks. Like
2 weeks.
I think for 2 weeks. I think for myself, like I like to spend most of my time investing in friendships, because these are people that are going to support me for my whole life.
I see. Okay. Next question. Do you have good relationship with your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, I do. Well, I have a bad relationship with one of them, and then I have one of them is my best friend now.
So most of your ex-boyfriend become your friendship.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. it's better for being friendship than dating.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
let me. Yeah, okay. Let me ask again the question. Oke, sorry. Oke, teman-teman yang mau tanya silakan boleh langsung aja. Monggo. Jadi tidak perlu menunggu saya. Ya,
May I
silakan.
ask
Yes, please.
question?
Monggo, Mas. What's your name?
Yes. Let me introduce myself. My name is Agustiawan. Yeah. I am
Okay.
from mechanical engineering.
Ya. Please, Mas Agus. Enggak. Masih bisa dengar kok. Silakan Mas Agus.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, please.
The signal is poor. Very poor. Yes. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you very clear.
I will ask who will when the couple is dating, like dinner or go to somewhere, who will be treat?
Oh, who will treat?
Normally, who will be treat?
Okay.
The girl or the boy?
Do you get the question, Nicola?
Yeah, I understand.
But before you answer I would like you to know that Indonesian for us, a man should pay for the dinner, yeah, for everything.
Why?
I don't know exactly when. Okay, I also have a dating before married, but yeah, I think only for 1 month. I pay everything, but after married, I didn't do that again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, generally for Indonesian, the man should pay for the dinner, for the everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the case in America too until maybe 20 years ago or something. And then the women started to treat the men also.
Oh, 20 years ago?
Yeah, I think maybe 10 or 20 years ago it changed.
I see. Begitu, Mas Agus Setiawan, itu kalau yang nge-treat itu cowoknya itu 20 tahun yang lalu, berarti kita ketinggalan. But I also when I pay, yeah, last time my girlfriend also now it's my turn for paying. Yeah, now also, but even it is uncommon, but some of girl can pay like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend who makes a lot more money than her boyfriend. And so she always buys dinner when they go out to eat. And she always buys the movie ticket when they go out to eat because he makes about half as much money as she does.
Okay. Nicola, this question is maybe very hard to answer, but some of students ask about this. But if you okay, but if you are hesitate or if you don't have any good answer for this question, you are not necessary to answer this question because I read the question. You know that some of my students also watch movie, watch video from American artists and yeah, some like that. But really, this is it is not making like a difference between Indonesian and American, but we only want to know from your perspective as a science. Okay, do you get it?
One more time. Sorry.
I mean, this question may be very hard to deliver, but some of students want me to read this question for you
Yeah.
as your as your perspective. Okay. As my students know that American have a dating style like have a more freedom, not like in Indonesia. Like you say that without having officially permission, without having any commitment and others. But some of the students says about like this. Is there any like bad what should I say? Bad personality. I mean, like having baby before married or having pregnant before married. Okay, how about the case in that American? Because in Indonesia it's very taboo, very we have any limitation, but we want to know your perspective about like getting pregnant before married or any other that happened before married. Sorry to say that. Do you get it my point?
I understand. Yes. From my perspective, there isn't a taboo around having a baby before marriage or like having sexual relations before marriage. I think that it's important to have enough support for the baby. And so if, a woman is alone and doesn't have a lot of money, like maybe it's not a good idea to have a baby. She's single. But if she does have the support from her parents or her friends, or she has, enough time to give the baby alone, then I think that it's okay. Yeah. Like I have a friend, her name is Sarah, and she is 33 years old, and she's a wonderful, wonderful person. And she just hasn't met a husband yet. And so she plans to have a baby on her own. Like you can go to a bank and buy sperm from men, and she can just buy the sperm and then have a baby.
Kemudian setelah kita mengetahui filsafat.
So I think that from my perspective, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm curious to hear about Indonesia too.
Okay. Ada yang mau menjelaskan Indonesia? In Indonesia, for me myself, as my perspective is, it is still taboo for having baby or having sexual activity before married, because person who does it will get bullied in Indonesia.
Bullied?
Like bullying from the neighbors, bullying. Yeah. So, is there any bullying there because of having baby before married?
In some cases, yes, but mostly I'd say no. Except there's not bullying, but people like talk behind their backs. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like gossip.
Yeah, gossip. Yeah, we call it gibah in Indonesia. Gosip
Hibah.
is hibah, menghibah.
Ngerasani.
Ngerasani gibah ya. Oke, last question I think. Ayo silakan yang teman-teman ini udah mulai ini enak nih obrolannya nih. Ada yang mau tahu nggak nih? Kita ambil dari perspektifnya aja, jadi bukan ambil dari oh ini beda ini ya. Oke. Nicola. Okay, you know that in Indonesia, yeah, it is still taboo. Like some of teenagers who has baby before married, they kill the baby. Like, okay, what should I say? Di bahasa Indonesia, saya juga lupa apa ya. Mungkin ada teman-teman yang bisa abortion. Yeah. We have so many cases of abortion because of like she is not ready yet to be a mother, she is not ready yet to get a bullying, so take abortion. How about in American?
Yeah. From my perspective or from just like what is acceptable in America, do you want to hear?
It's good idea, and I think we would like to have both your perspective and generally in American.
Okay, yeah. I'll start with just generally in America, it is legal to get an abortion. In like, because in America we have 50 states. Like, how do I say that? 50 states, like
50 state.
Like in Indonesia, you have Kalimantan and
province.
Like, yeah, provinces. Yeah. So we have 50 provinces or states, and it's legal to get an abortion in 48 of the 50 states. And it's illegal to get an abortion in 2 states. And those are in the south of the United States of America, where things are more conservative. But still, there is lots of hiba, gossip.
Gossip.
Hiba, yeah. Still, but only some places. Like I have a friend that got an abortion, and she doesn't tell many people because she doesn't want to get judged. But it was really important for her to get an abortion because, she got pregnant because she was raped by somebody. And I think that from my perspective, it's really important for the woman to choose whether she's ready to have a baby or not, especially, if she was raped or sexually assaulted.
Oh, yeah. Because of like sexually harassment.
Harassment, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not because of like, not dating because of harassment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oke. Pertanyaan terakhir, last question, silakan. Mas, Mbak, ini udah jam 8:30. Oh ini, we have a question from chatting. Good night. Good night, selamat tidur ya Mbak. Good evening. Good evening. Permission to ask how our friends in American, okay, maybe she wants to know your perspective when you have a different opinion with your friends. What do you do?
I guess we fight, and then hopefully we resolve the fight. So
sorry. Hilmi. Nah, oke. Maybe kalau mau main gitar, Mas, silahkan aja, nggak apa-apa. Open kameranya Mas Hilmi. Mas Hilmi open kamera main gitar. Enggak. Oke. Nicola, I think this is the time for us to leave. But before
Yeah.
it, are you still with your father?
Yeah, I
Is
can go get
your
him.
father there?
Dad, will you come?
Yeah, because we would like to leave the Zoom. What time is it now, Nicola? There.
It's
What time is it now?
7:37 in the morning.
Yeah, I think it's very good. Hello, Mr. Mark. Hi. It's very nice. It's very nice to talk to your daughters.
She is an amazing person.
She's very smart like you.
No, she's the smartest one in our family, I think.
Yeah. You know that I mean myself that I'm very carefully for asking about abortion, for asking about sexuality, sexual activity because yeah,
Wow.
I'm afraid of yeah, she will because my student asked me about actually my student wants me to ask about how is the sexual activity of dating. Is there any taboo there? Because in Indonesia, you know, it's very taboo getting sexuality activity or having a baby, abortion. Yeah, we still have it. Yeah, I will not say that my country is the better one. I will not say that the better one is America because yeah, we are different. Only that we are different. Yeah, and I mean myself, I respect to you as American, and I think you are as American also respect to us, right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah, it is very good what should I say? It is very good news for my students because after this class, I get them to take the note, the difference of Indonesian and American in friendship and dating, and I think they have understood about that.
Good.
And thank you, Nicola. You have answered in very best answer. Yeah, without any what should I say? You also not like bad mood or what? Yeah, I think it's
No,
very good.
it was really fun. So thank you for letting me meet all of you.
Yeah, and I hope you can join us in our Zoom next time. We can conduct our Zoom because I think you know that my student also you know that Indonesian I think getting so sir, but I actually have received so many questions from my students about the 100 question. If I read, I cannot finish at this time, and most of the question is about sorry sexual activity and abortion and dating, kissing, other about that. Yeah, but thank you so much, Nicola, for the I think this is a science and this is a even we are different. Yeah, only about the different, but we will not make like we are the real different. No, but we respect to you because tradition cannot be same. Yeah, in your tradition is good, in our tradition it's hard. Yeah, and I think vice versa. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Nicola.
Bye.
Okay, and I think I would like to take the picture for together. You,
Oh, okay. They always
you,
take a picture.
yeah, you and your father. Oke, Mas Mbak, ayo kudungnya di ini 1, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oke, thank you so much, Mr. Mark.
Sampai
And
jumpa. Sampai jumpa.
sampai jumpa. Good morning. Have your nice day, and we will sleep after this, Mister, because it has been tonight for us.
Oke, selamat tidur.
Dadah, goodbye. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. Thank you. Bye. Ya, silakan teman-teman, jangan lupa ya. Silakan di screenshot, terus nanti bisa apa namanya, seperti biasa lah tugasnya lah ya. Gampang-gampang aja, oke? Terima kasih untuk ikut ini. Minggu depan kita sudah nanti ganti ini lagi ya, jadi nanti ada lagi lah. Maksudnya kita ke kuliah kita sesuai jadwal lagi, oke? Thank you so much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Pak. Thank you. Thank you.
See you next time.
Ini Mr. Mark udah ini apa ya? Udah live apa ya Mr. Marknya ya?
Udah Pak, langsung keluar kayaknya tadi Pak.
Itu sarapan ya. Kalian suruh tanya, beli susah banget kok ya. Miki dong-dongannya takon. Miki kan takon.
Bingung Pak, mau ngucapinnya Pak.
Ya, tapi ya kita gini ya. Kita hanya cukup tahu aja lah ya. Kalau mereka itu kalau dating week itu nggak apa-apa ya. Kalau punya bayi juga nggak apa-apa. Ya mereka makanya ya udahlah ya. Itu urusan mereka lah ya. Kita nggak perlu judge mereka buruk atau apa. Yaudah ya, thank you so much ya. Jangan lupa nanti tugasnya ya hanya ini aja lah. Nanti ada pertanyaan dari saya juga. Oke, ada kuis. Thank you so much. Mohon maaf yang ada jam kelas lain juga ya. Insya minggu depan sudah normal lagi sesuai jadwal masing-masing. Thank you and laki-laki once more. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.
Thank you.